Choose train that feels angry. Right. This is James. James feels angry after being lied to Diesel, and gave him candy. James saw his good friend, a super train. Super train was going to save people, but the way he blocked the broken boxes, but the super train flew them and flew away. What feels James once met a good friend? Very happy. Angry. That's right. James feels happy after I met a good friend of Super Train. Sometime later, James met Etienne, and Etienne told James that he will defeat James in the big race. What feels James after Etienne told him that he will win it in the big race? Very happy. Happy. That's right. James feels anger after Etienne told him that he will win it in the big race. Sometime later, James looked at nature, and suddenly from the trees flew a small dragon. What James feels after he saw the little dragon? Angry. That's right. James feels very happy after seeing little dragon. Choose train that feels surprise. Right. This is Edward. Edward feels the surprise after he saw the big balloon flies to the earth, a large meteorite. If the meteorite falls on the earth, a lot of people will suffer. Luckily James came and destroyed the meteorite with missiles. What feels Edward after James saved the earth? Sad. Angry. Right. Edward feels very happy after James saved the earth. Sometime later, James was asked to deliver a lot of barrels with honey. Ashima came and helped to deliver the barrels of honey. What feels Edward after Ashima came and helped him? Very happy. Sad. Right. Edward feels happy after Ashima helped him. Sometime later, Edward rode through the forest and suddenly an eagle flew and scared him. What feels Edward once an eagle scared him? Very happy. Happy. Right. Edward feels the sad after the eagle scared him. Choose train that feels anger. Right. It's Emily. Emily feels anger because she forgot to buy a gift for Thomas. Emily drove past the mountains. In the distance she saw a flying Baymax. What feels Emily after he saw Baymax? Angry. Embarrassment. Surprise. Right. Emily feels very happy after seeing Baymax. Sometime later, Emily looked at the mountains. How suddenly the eruption of the volcano. What feels Emily after seeing a volcanic eruption? Angry. Embarrassment. Very happy. Right. Emily feels surprise after seeing a volcanic eruption. Sometime later, Emily drove past a beautiful forest, and suddenly she saw a large poop in the woods. What feels Emily after seeing a large poop? Embarrassment. Very happy. Surprise. Right. Emily feels anger after saw a large poop in the woods. Choose train that feels surprise. Right. This is Percy. Percy feels the surprise after his friends gave him a cake. Percy arrived at the station to look at space through a telescope, and then he saw a lot of interesting. What feels Percy after he looked at space through a telescope? Angry. Sad. Right. Percy feels happy after seeing the space. Some time later, Percy forgot to deliver in the zoo's elephant, and instead of Percy, the elephant in the zoo brought Harold. What feels Percy after Harold had brought the elephant to the zoo instead of Percy? Angry. Happy. Right. Percy feels sad after Harold brought the elephant to the zoo. Some time later, Percy was going home, and on the railroad, he saw a sad Tom. What feels Percy after seeing sad Tom? Happy. Angry. Right. Percy feels sadness after seeing a sad Tom. Choose a train who feels surprise. Right. It's Edward. Edward feels the surprise after seeing the dragon. Edward forgot to say that the road is broken and Chuggington fell into the pit.
What feels Edward after Chuggington fell into the pit?
Very happy. Angry. Sad.
Right. Edward feels guilty after Chuggington fell into the pit.
Some time later,
Edward was supposed to deliver balls to the feast, but all the balls flew. What feels Edward after the balloons flew away?
Embarrassment. Sad.
Right. Edward feels anger after the balloons flew away.
Some time later,
Edward saw his old friend T-Rex on the island. What feels Edward after seeing an old friend T-Rex?
Angry. Sad. Embarrassment.
Right. Edward feels very happy after seeing old friend T-Rex.
Choose train that feels afraid. Right. This is Toby. Toby feels afraid as scared of the monster. Toby drove past the road, and he saw the woman on the scooter, drove to the zoo giraffe. What feels Toby after he saw the giraffe? Sad. Very happy. Exactly. Toby feels surprised after he saw the giraffe. Some time later, Toby had to brake sharply and managed to miss by running deer. What feels Toby after he managed to miss the deer? Sad. Surprise. Exactly. Toby feels very happy after missed deer. Sometime later, Toby remembered that he had forgotten to go for a walk with Thomas and friends. What feels Toby after he forgot to go for a walk with Thomas and friends? Very happy. Surprise. Right. Toby feels the sad after forgot to go for a walk with Thomas and friends.